And welcome back, this is Baller Scuba with more Let's Play Chrono Cross. I'm joined as always by my powerful squad of Surge, Glenn, and Guile. When we last left off, we were in the Hydra Marshes, looking for stuff. Let's continue looking for stuff today. We'll start by heading down here, and down here we can find, and we'll start with the new enemy. Two enemies here, but we are going to take on the Centaurpede first. How many? You didn't answer my question. How many? All right, just two. That should still be difficult, but not exceedingly difficult. They come in groups of 1 to 4. When there's 4, just run, to be honest with you. 2 is going to be hard enough. As you can see, they don't really take all that much damage. 15 on level 3. I find that the best way is usually to go for elements, but even then it doesn't necessarily feel like you're doing all that much damage. These guys are difficult. Dash and slash, and you get a 22 damage out of that. Maybe it would be better if we went for Eagle Eye. Maybe. If you landed, remember Glenn is strong against them. Are you serious, Glenn? Alright, here comes a Giddy Breath. It does do quite a bit of damage. And now he is afflicted. So we're going to go for an Eagle Eye on Guile and kind of hope for the best here. These guys are not easy, and Glenn missing as much as he did is not helping any. Alright, attack these guys. Do that. Oh yeah, it's so powerful. At least we're doing something though, you know? At least we're doing something. Get back in there, do what you can. 16 more. And another Giddy Breath incoming. 33, that's not bad. That's not bad. We will go for something hopefully a little bit more powerful. Attempts to remove the soul from the foe's body. I did equip the Hell Soul on, but to be honest, it's not very accurate. We'll try it on this one so that we can see it, but chances are it's not gonna work. Yes? Nope, didn't work. Did not work. We tried. That's why I don't like using it. Alright, some good damage there. You're gonna go for a dash and gash. Once again, they're yellow, you're green. This should do a lot of damage. A large amount of damage, or a lot amount of damage. Either way. 27. 27. Hit him for what you can. Alright. No, it doesn't look like one of them is hurt all that much. Let's see what we can do, because you're not going to get another opportunity. Let's go for a Wanda in. You know what? Let's go for a Magma Bomb while we can, and then we'll save the Wanda in for when it's just the one, maybe. Alright, 20 more damage. Oh, God. This one is inflicted with darkness. If that helps any, it doesn't really help any. Well, we landed things. Let's see what we can do with a Magma Bomb here. These guys, did I mention that they're tough? I mean, these are the guys that I've been trying to avoid down here this whole time because they are difficult. And Glenn not hitting any damn time is not helping. Alright, what do we got? Ice Blast. We got a Magma Bomb +1. We can see what that can do. And a 20. Just do what we can. Granted, I have not been using the best strategy, the optimal strategy this whole time, but damn it, it doesn't always necessarily matter. Hell Soul, Gravity Blow, you don't have too much going for you right now. Let's go for a Wanda in, and we'll see what we can do with it. Remember, this is my best party, as far as I can tell. How much? 70. There we go. Why can't you use that every damn turn? And we finally knocked him down a bit. Let's see if we can't finish him off. All right, we got one down. We got 1. Let's go for 2. All right, you landed it. Let's see what else we can do. For those of you wondering why I'm not doing Magnify, it's because their element is stronger than mine, and they can do a lot of damage. So I'm kind of avoiding that. Photon Ray, I guess. We're really scraping the bottom of the barrel when it comes to attack elements right now, though. But damn it, we're going to take down the Centaurpede. Glenn, you could actually land things. That would help. Hooray! You finally decided to do some work. And they finally hit Glenn, and there's why I don't like magnifying their elements. They can really just murder Glenn very quickly. Let's go for an Ice Blast here. I don't necessarily want to heal right now, but I'm probably going to have to at some point. Probably go for that Recover All. It's just, yeah, now you need to do something. What can you do? What can you do? I mean, I guess we'll go for a Hell Soul. We'll try it again. I don't like using it too often. I don't even know why I have it equipped, if I'm being honest. Or allocated, I should say. But, yeah, there, he missed again. Alright, let's do what we can. We'll continue going for elements. I think it's time for that Recover Roll, though. I think it's about time for that. Everybody's still... No, I only have 2 heals, don't I? But everybody is back up to full, just in time to get hit by a Giddy Breath, which is pretty damn powerful. But we'll keep going. We'll keep going. There we go. You finally landed it. Now what? Ice Lance. No, you have something. Let's go for an Arrow Saucer. We're going to take down the Centaurpedes. This is harder than any boss fight that we have taken on to this point. I just want that noted for the record. 54 there. Except maybe Marcy. Maybe Marcy was a little bit tougher. But, alright. Down goes the Centaurpede. And we have won. Now you see, that was just 2 of them. That was just 2. Imagine if there were 4. Like, I'd be out of elements. I would have no elements left to use. 1,500 gold for my efforts. Max healing, and we don't really have as much as I would like, but damn it, only Guile needed it. So we're back up to full, and we found a couple carapaces. Outside of the money, that was definitely not worth it. But it was there, so I figured I might as well try. Let's take on something easier, like a Snib Goblin. That went substantially easier. And for our efforts, we can get a copper, which I guess is worth it. Maybe. Let's just continue on. And over here, we can find another Centaurpede. I would like to avoid these from now on, if at all possible. But that's not always possible. I can head down here, and I can head through here. There's something on the ground. And we found a good backbone. I'm gonna take that. Now I remember, I had really good posture. It must have been from my grandma's upbringing. Grandma? That's right, I was raised by my grandma. I wonder how she's doing. I bet she's worried sick. You know, we talked to her. We didn't seem all that interested back then. All right, let's head up here where we can get a tablet. Hooray. And then we'll head south again. Honestly, those Centaurpedes are not worth the effort. And this might look familiar to you. This is kind of the first screen of the area. Here we can get a copper that we could not get to before. But we're not done. And there's a Centaurpede on the way back this way, so I don't really want to go that way anyway. I'm going to try to avoid enemies for the time being. It's not helping me right now to fight them. Let's head past the Centaurpede. I would rather take on like 5 random encounters than 1 more Centaurpede. That was not nice. Oh great, this guy's respawned. Yes, he has, but I managed to avoid him. All right, now we will head east, and we will see what else awaits us. No, wait, I want to go down there, don't I? I was so busy avoiding the battle that I forgot about that. Let me take on the Snob Goblin. I was right the first time. This is indeed a dead end. So what we will do is head up here, and we will head through a secret passage. Just keep on going down. You'll eventually pop out the other side, where you can grab a treasure chest with a bat eye in it. And what is a bat eye? Well, it's similar to an eagle eye, but it does, well, the opposite. Where is it here? There it is. Temporarily decreases foes' attack hit percentage. Not my favorite element, but it does sometimes have uses. It's kind of expensive. You can put it on level 1, and that's the only place that I would recommend that you put it. But I don't like working percentages to increase my defense, if that makes sense. Plus, it only works on one enemy, so it has its uses, but it's not something that I'll probably be using too much. Oh, before we head forward, I have not looked at items in a long time, so let's look at them now. These are where all the key items are, if you remember. We do have the teleporter. Lets you change party members on the world map when standing in reach of Records of Fate, utilizing technology that they're not going to bother explaining and doesn't really fit in with the world, but whatever, they needed a way for you to change party members. We have the Shark Tooth, which we have seen before. We have the Green Tinkler, which does not look green at all, but it does look like it tinkles. Marsh plants react to the sound of this bell, bending to open the way without you having to touch them, which is nice. It's got a leaf on it, so I guess that's green. We have a big egg, a huge egg found in the Fossil Valley. What kind of egg it is remains yet unknown. We have a heavy skull, a human skull painted with clown's makeup. It says it is searching for its body and lost memories. And it doesn't say that in a Murray voice because I can't do a Murray impression. We have a good backbone, a spine with good posture that must have come from Grandma's loving training in its former life. We have a pelvic bone. Is that just me, or is does that look like a female pelvic bone? Either way, even from the pelvis, you can see this person had good posture. It is important to have good posture. Then we have an angry scapula. These shoulder blades obviously bore a lot of hatred. Perhaps the owner hated himself while alive. And I guess there's both there. Then we have an aroma pouch. When worn, it has the power to make seeds and fruit cling to you upon examining plants. Not so much cling to you as much as float behind you, once again using technology that I don't understand. Then we have a manor key, the key to the front door of Viper Manor, borrowed from the old stableman. There's Viper's insignia, which appears to be a dragon of swords with a blue gem in its mouth, something like that. And then we do have the safety gear, poison-resistant clothing that an exploration party had spare to lend to amateur adventurers. Luckily, we all fit in the one piece of safety gear. Or there are 3 that, well, there has to be more than 3 because we have more than 3 different sizes in our party. Either way, it works for everybody. And I'm glad to do that. All right.